Hi everyone, welcome back to more Blood Bowl 2. I'm DisturbingPuppet. We are continuing our season here, our second season actually, playing as my Chaos team, the Gory Gors. So nothing too crazy has happened. We do have quite a few players that still don't have any level ups because we do have to replace some people. So we do have 3 Beastmen currently who are just rocking the Horns ability. 1 does have 5-star player points, so 1 more they will level up. And then we've got 2 Chaos Warriors here that still haven't gotten too many points. Trish is getting close, just needing 1 more point. Terrible name. I should have changed that. Knob doing okay. So we're going up against Chaos next.
Isn't that the company that you owe a great deal of bad gambling debts to?
Let it cut all the tentacles. Okay.
That has nothing to do with my spontaneous endorsement.
What is the tentacles? I think it affects. It's like a strength check. Opposing player attempts to dodge or leap out of the tackle zone. Roll 2d6, adding their strength, subtracting tentacles, player's strength from the score. 5 or less, held firm. Action ends immediately. So it shouldn't count as a turnover, though. So just a way to kind of stop us from dodging around. I don't do a lot of dodging, but I do have some dodge. Lots and lots of claws out there. There is a Chaos Warrior with extra movement. That's kind of odd. Nothing too crazy, though. No agility bonuses, anything like that. I think we'll be okay, but they're going to have a lot of money because there's a big difference in our team ratings here. So they're going to have a lot of cash to spend on stuff. So we'll see how it goes.
Getting a tingling feeling right here in my fists. A game is about to
Blood Wizard
start.
Babes. 2 more rerolls. Halfling Master Chef steals rerolls. Max is probably the Chainsaw Goblin. I'm not sure. Could be a Chaos Star player.
Well, the blocking dice are
We'll see how it
warmed up
goes.
and ready to be rolled. Let's get this show on the pitch.
I think we have a lot of movement options. We have some decent amount to do some damage. I think we'll be okay if we can kind of hold the front line and grind them down. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. Playing at home. Excellent.
Chef cooking down. Smells good.
Chaos versus Chaos, of course.
This team has been working and training harder than a scarring slave does to stay alive. I'm thirsty. Are you, Bob?
Sure am, Jim. The Bloodweiser babes are out. Which reminds me, just how refreshing.
Say I like my colors better than theirs.
Bloodweiser
The tentacles
fight.
do look
All
interesting, but I
days
feel like they're a
of
bit big.
Bloodweiser
Like they stick out a bit too far.
taste of death.
And then they come out of the shoulder, which is kind of weird. I'd almost wish like the arm was replaced with tentacles. Yep, Chainsaw Goblin, alright.
It's such an unequal rating. It's gonna be wholesale slaughter all the way.
Okay, I'm going to take the option to get the ball in the second half, so I'm going to kick the ball away now. They do have the Chainsaw Goblin. That's going to be a bit of a problem for us. So, it always puts weird people out on the field. That is block and dodge. Okay, that's actually pretty good. We want you out there. Yeah, so we'll swap you for somebody. Do we need both of my Chaos Warriors? Yeah, you don't need to be out there. That's a dodge and catch player there. We want to have the ability to do some struggling up front. We do have guard here. We could go ahead and swap one of you out. He does have the 3 Chaos Warriors, so we could go with 3 ourselves, especially because the chainsaw's there. So, I mean, that's something we could look at. We've got some tackle, but I don't think that's going to matter. All right, tell you what. I think we'll stick with what we've got. I'm not sure how I'm going to set things up front, though. I want you out here. So we do have some tackles just in case. I don't think there's any dodges or anything out there. I could potentially swap you, catch and block, for my dodge and block player, though. So I think I'm going to do that. You hang back, kick the ball, all that good stuff. How do I want to set up front is the question. Let's put Like you wide. I'm going to have kind of a lopsided formation here. Just because I don't want to put anybody else on the front line other than the Chaos Warriors and the Minotaur. Block and Mighty Blow. Can hang out there. You hang out in the middle. Yeah, we'll go kind of like that. Normally I'd like to have more of a symmetrical front, but I just don't want to have somebody on the front line because most likely he's going to just beat on us. We do set up first because we are kicking off, so they get a chance to do whatever they want. We're just going to try to keep the ball in play here. Not a touchback, preferably. Another reroll for us. Not a great kick. But if they screw something up right off the bat, maybe we can do something about it. I didn't notice, did we lose rerolls? I think we're at 6. So I think that's... I don't know if we lost any. The Halfling Master Chef just stole stun, but sometimes it does roll 0. Maybe stole 1 from me. I think it was 1, because they got 2 extra trainings, which was 2. I think they had 4 to start with. Fail! Ah, that's too bad. Chainsaw Goblin is right up front, which is kind of interesting.
What can you do against a full-speed horned opponent?
Aim between the eyes.
Okay, working out. Trying to tie me up on that side already for sure. Going for my Minotaur. Just a push. Does get me away from the chainsaw, but frees that player up to guard the ball carrier. Single die, not going to work out. Reroll, just a shove. So Chainsaw Goblin's free if they want to move the Chainsaw Goblin to guard the ball carrier. Nope, apparently not. Alright. Well, we do have the guards up front. Well, the guard up front from my Minotaur. Do you have some people free here? I mean, we're not actually people, but, you know, people adjacent. Get in there. Try to disrupt a bit. I don't know that I want to leave you alone. Need to kind of make a hole up front. Got block and mighty blow. The claws don't really matter in this situation. Let's just try to take you down and see what happens. We both have block. Okay, it does work out. Gonna follow. So we could get a shot on the ball carrier here. And probably that's what I should do. We don't have anything special going on. Yeah, we can get in and get a good hit off without a problem. So we do have Mighty Blow and block. You have block as well. Let's go ahead and go for it. Come in on here. Try to do the important stuff first while I still have rerolls.
Pressure on the ball carrier. Move quicker.
Excellent. Take you out. I'm not going to follow it up because we end up next to that other player. I want to see where the ball ends up. Okay. We could try to go for it to get to the ball. I mean, I feel like no matter what I do, you're in trouble, because there's a couple Chaos Warriors free over here. I'm going to make a go for it and picking it up. Picking it up would be... it would be a 3 or better, so 60-some% chance. You know what? Screw it. Oh, that's too bad. Probably should have just abused them a little bit, but you never know. If we'd gotten it, I would have felt a little safer. Have to do everything with a player before you move on to somebody else. That's why some of that, like, you want to do the important stuff first, but sometimes it does cause you to do things a little bit risky at times. Now, without taking me out, you should have a low chance of picking that up. 50%. Made it, no problem. Okay. Disappointing. You're going to go for a big ol' hit on me. That is going to take me out.
One less objective.
Never even saw it coming. Okay, we roll away. Chaos Warriors fighting up front. Just a shove on the Minotaur. Alright. You just get up. So with the guards, we could do some damage here. We probably want to go ahead and make a move further up. You don't... Oh, you do have block. Okay, so we could go ahead and just throw a shot there. I don't think we can really do, like, realistically do anything here. Well, I say that, but if we could free up the center, we could maybe run some people up to cancel some of those tackle zones. Tell you what, you run on up.
The players arrive to assist their teammate.
Do you have the extra movement here? I'd have to go for it to get in that position because of the way we lined up. I mean, that's relatively safe-ish, but I don't trust it, so we're just going to go there. Just closing in on the ball for the moment. Here, I think we're just going to go ahead and face off against each other. So, let's start here. I feel like this is relatively safe. We do both have block. Not a problem. Gonna shove you there, we'll follow up. Okay, now if we could counter some blocks, we could maybe try to do a blitz from the ground. Maybe. Don't know if that's the wise thing to do. Do I want to move you? I think let's move you out just in case. We've got super high agility here, so there's always the chance we could sneak in and grab the ball if it's on the ground somewhere. You do have block. Get one die blocks. I'm going to risk it with the Minotaur here and see what we can do. Oh, never mind. Wild Animal says no. Okay, fine. We do still got the guard.
Cute animals like this forget the sport.
So, like, we have one die blocks, but that's about it. Go ahead and give it a try. Shove is not what I wanted, really. I'm just going to move you next to the Minotaur and stay put. And we can get 2 dice here. I don't have blocks. It's a little risky. Just a shove. Alright. Fine. Not really much I can do. We could just stand up. No matter what, we're at a disadvantage with any of the dice here. So, I think we just stand up and try not to die, hopefully. It's really about all I can do. Which is unfortunate. It's got that other player that's going to get up too. I do have quite a few players in the area.
Come on, guys. Together.
Just a shove there. Excellent.
Loosen the kick and let the pretty little dove, I mean the ball carrier, go.
What's going on? Alright. Ooh! Fragor takes an injury right away. We got pinched nerve. Yeah, we're going to hold off. Use the apothecary for something a bit more dangerous than that. I got plenty of backup players. Just sucks to have fewer players on the field at the moment. Building a pretty good defense there. Do you want to blitz to get an extra hit there? It sucks. Since it works, it sucks anyway. Didn't work. I wouldn't say it sucks, but it's the benefit of horns. You don't have to move first before you get the benefit. Ooh, track going down as well. Okay, well, you're just gonna stand up. Not sure here what we're gonna do. We could blitz, but if I have nothing else I can do, we could blitz from the ground just to do some damage. I mean, I might do that anyway. I don't really see a good open path here, but we'll see what we can do. We do have the guard. So since I do have the block, let's go ahead and go here.
This is going to be decisive.
I'm going to stay put, though. Hey, nice. Rustless. That's kind of creepy. So we are definitely not a Slaneshi Chaos team. Apparently they are a Slaneshi Chaos team. Is that what you're telling me? Alright, so we do have you free. Let's go up there. Do I want to use the Minotaur is the question. Alright, tell you what, let's go ahead and blitz from the ground here. Hit me, I get up and hit you. You do have block. I need to at least take the push.
It looks rather old.
Just follow up just to get off the edge, although I'm liable to end up back there again. Let's see what we can do. If we could attack from the back here a bit. Do have block, just a push. Alright, my faster guy is freed up by that. Let's just come around from behind here. Kind of have them surrounded, sort of. Don't want to go anywhere near the chainsaw goblin, though, preferably. Let's go ahead and go for the hit here. Okay, you can get absolutely destroyed. I'm going to throw you in the way. Hey, an injury, nice. Stare bag. Just a badly hurt. Hey, get a level up from that, nice. Okay. Don't really have access to the ball carrier. Could come around just to cover the front. We could throw ourselves right into the mix, or even come back over this way if we wanted to. Let's cover the edge here a bit. We've got the Minotaur, although the chainsaw could make short work of the Minotaur. I do have block here. So I'm just going to move up. Get the assist, let you get a shot off. Nothing. Do I want to reroll it? Yeah, why not? Just looking at how many turns are left, we just get a push. Because we can only use one reroll turn anyway. Keeps him safe. My Minotaur is kind of my linchpin holding the line here, so we'll see how that goes. Chainsaw might make short work of the Minotaur. I'm hoping not. He doesn't even use the chainsaw yet. Went for the blitz to get a single die block. I don't have block though with Prox Winter there, so. Hey! Roll away. I do not have dodge. the rerolls out of the way early on. Maybe we'll get lucky with something risky. Kind of using the Chainsaw Goblin to protect the ball carrier. Fortunately, that will take me down again.
One more step.
I'm getting leveled. Nothing there.
In the title. Let's see some blood and blood bowl.
Yeah, Chaos Warrior was free to come up. Okay, I mean, we have a possible way we could get in here. You're just gonna stand up. You're just gonna stand up. We could go ahead and throw the shot and then move you up somewhere. But I can't really move very far anyway. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Let's go ahead and go for a smack here. Even just a shove is fine.
Like halflings round a sandwich.
Alright, Knob. Move on in. Good job. Alright. If we could take him out, we could blitz from the ground and get a hit on the ball carrier. That's kind of what I'm thinking of doing. But I don't have any skills, and you do have block, so it's a bit iffy. I do have rerolls, though. I don't need to move anybody over. Let's just go ahead and go for it. Okay, have to use a reroll. Kind of what I was expecting, honestly. Just a shove, that's unfortunate.
So close to a world of hurt.
Okay, it's a bit safer. I could just get you up. We can't actually do anything. But I'm a bit protected from being shoved off the board. Could go for a blitz here. And go right on in, start beating people up. Does have block. I don't mind having you here in case things go wrong. I'm going to bring you back. Nobody has guard or anything, I don't think. Let's go ahead and I'm going to risk it. We're just going to go in and just go for a hit here. Take the shove. Frenzy kicks in. Because he's got block and I don't. Again, just a shove. I'll shove you that way, I guess. Just get me next to the ball carrier, but also next to the Chainsaw Goblin, which might not be the greatest. Now I'm going to bring you in so we can throw a shot up front. Two of my Minotaurs like right in the mess. Okay, we'll level you, which is a help. Sure, follow up. We get lucky, get an injury or something? Stun? Nope. Okay. Alright, well, we've kind of stopped them. We do have some guys around to the sides and even the back. If we can make some openings, we can try to sneak through. Having a hard time getting through to get to the ball to free it up for me to grab it.
This player likes to be well assisted in
Going for my Minotaur. Unfortunately, not having block does cause a bit of a problem. Too bad he didn't have to burn any rerolls there or anything. What else you got? Okay, that's just stupid. Reroll. Yeah, we'll just have you go down.
Let's go.
Dumb decision. Really dumb decision. Alright, we do have a path to the ball carrier. You'd be the one to throw the hit if we're going to do that. Could try to clear you out first. I might just shove you around, though. That's my highly agile player. Everybody else is pretty tied up. Let's go ahead and do something here.
Ben's about to get punched
Even a
above
shove
the
is fine.
hand will at the same time.
Follow that up.
He won't leave it alone.
We have a few people free. Let's go ahead and go for the blitz. And hit the ball carrier. Unfortunately, I'm going to push him back into an area where mostly it's his players. I am going to re-roll that. We should take strip ball at some point. Again, just a shove. That sucks. I mean, I can follow it up. It doesn't mean I want to. Yeah, I guess I will.
Old traditional spectacle may style.
Don't like that you're going to get up soon. I'm going to double up there. Let's cover the edge and also potentially be in a position to knock this guy out if he gets up. Still have you. Don't have a lot of advantageous spots. We do have one here, so we'll go for it.
But there is no sure thing in
Just
blood.
throw you over that way and we'll stay put. Excellent strike and an injury. Awesome. Mighty blow kicking in. Pinch nerve. Enjoy that. Alright, that frees up one of my players. Let's come back here, do a hit in the back, maybe. Alright, take you out. Sure, we can follow that up, I guess. Hoping I do some damage, but probably not. Well, I'll take a stun. We kind of have them surrounded. We have like this little pocket of his guys and we're just like crushing them from all directions. I mean, I could get an assist for a hit. It's a little risky because he has block and I don't. Okay, works out. Do I want to follow that up? Sure. Never saw it coming, but we didn't do any lasting damage. But yeah, we kind of have them surrounded, just this little pocket, although the chainsaw goblin could cause some trouble for us. We might shove you out if we get a chance. Going for a blitz in there, just a shove. If I can get my Minotaur up, that's a lot of guards up front as well. Chainsaw failed, excellent. One die. Has to use a reroll, that will take out my guy. Poor knob. But the reroll's out of the way, so maybe they'll screw something else up. Or not. They'll just run all the way around to the side. Okay. But you don't really have anybody else who can, like, go over there to help, and I've got people free, so I don't think that was the call, but I understand the motivation slightly. Could you stand up, please? Just stand up. Hey, look at that. Alright, that's guards all around. So we can just beat the living hell out of a bunch of his guys up front. We do have block. You do as well. Could come back, but it doesn't really matter too much. We've got better movement, but we could maybe try to do something else. Let's just go ahead and go for the blitz. I'm going to go straight on to shove you back. Even if I just get a push, we're just going to push you back. Hey, we're going to take you out. Nice. Let's go further away from your friends. And I will follow it up. We'll see where the ball ends up. Didn't do any permanent damage. I'm just going to move up next to the ball. We could try to pick it up from back here. But first, I'd like to beat up some people since we have a bunch of guards here, although that's a little risky. I do have the extra arms. Does that help on pickup too? Pick up, catch, or intercept. Yeah, we'd have to go for it with you. I could just hang out next to the ball, though. So, just because, at least one person just go hang out in case things go horribly wrong. You don't have block, neither do I. Let's just go for a hit. Gonna stay put. Nope, that was the wrong button. Fine. Just hit clicking follow most of the time. Stuns, we got you down, so we have a free shot.
Come on, guys, together.
You go down. I guess we could follow that as well, since we followed the first one. Another stun. Okay. It's a little bit more risky. We don't have the guard because the Minotaur's a space away. We go for the ball. Do I come down to shove this guy out? I'm actually going to come down to just try to shove this guy out.
Move right next to a teammate.
And just rely on the fact that with two of my guys next to that ball, it should be hard for them to pick up.
Like halflings round a sandwich.
Do not follow that up.
And into the crowd.
Hey, KO. Alright, it's a few less players on the field for him. Definitely helpful. I mean, either one of these guys has block. I'm going to try to deal with this guy instead. Just have to take the shove. I'm just going to push you there, and we're going to stay put on the Chaos Warrior. So you're stuck with my Minotaur. We would have a one-die block there if I wanted to, but I've used my reroll, so no. You're probably going to try to get the ball, but with two of my guys on there, should be unlikely you're going to succeed. You are not stunned, so you could get up and move. You'll have to make some dodge rolls. Yeah, I think we're good for the time being. It should be difficult for him to get the ball and pick it up. He's just going to go for a hit from the ground instead of doing anything else, just a shove. Does leave one of my players on the ball. So best case, he's got like a 50% chance to pick it up if he gets over there, if he can make it over there. Track did not see that coming. Single die blocks, always risky. I feel like I never feel confident doing a single die block. AI does it all the time. Not only hit and down, but KO'd. With those claws coming in. Probably want to try to score ASAP. Going for my Minotaur. With a strength disadvantage, we'll just take the push. Super risky to do that. Okay. So, you do have somebody on the ball, which is a problem. Do have some guys free, but they're kind of out here, out of the way. If we blitz you, you try to pick up the ball and run with it. Either one of them I wouldn't mind scoring with. They still have low amounts of star player points. We could do some damage up front, potentially. My speedy guy. If I don't want to dodge, we can't make it that far, but we'll come around just in case. Leave him free. Let's come this way. In case we need it. Got my agile player here. Yeah, I think we just do a blitz here. Hit this guy, try to get him off the ball. I kind of have to take him down, though. With the angle I'm going from here, I either push him into the space with the ball or there. So if I don't take him down, he's still causing problems. If I blitz here and push him, we can knock him away, and then you can get in. So even though you're further down, it makes more sense to blitz with you.
Tries to secure the ball.
He's about to get punched above and
Okay,
below the
excellent. Take you
at the
down.
same time.
I'm actually going to stay put, since we are taking him down. Right on the ball. I could try to pick it up with you as well. We could cover the downed guy. We could cover the Chaos Warrior. I'm hoping we could do some hits here and free up some guys to maybe cover from behind. In case things do go wrong, just go there for now.
The ball, but can they pick it up?
Let's try to grab the ball.
Good catch. But oh, so near to the end zone.
Make our move. I've only got one turn left. I can make it in without having to go for it. So I'm going to call that fine. And we'll try to do some shots here, just to do some damage. Just a push is unfortunate.
With fists high, he's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time.
A little risky because, well, actually he doesn't have block. That's fine.
This one, the attacker, smells weakness.
Do you still have my Minotaur?
This player likes to be well assisted.
Got my reroll still, actually, which I didn't think I did. Don't like this Chaos Warrior being free. He could definitely chase me down and hit me. So let's just abuse this guy, I guess.
Because two big guys is always better.
Push.
Two big goons that get together
There we go.
and fall on
Alright, unfortunately we have nobody on this Chaos Warrior, who has a good chance with Claws and Mighty Blow to come over and just wreck my ball carrier, which would be unfortunate. But you don't have a lot of other people left, so we've done a good job beating you up. If I'm lucky, he'll just push me, but I haven't been that lucky lately, so I don't expect that to happen. Just have to go for it, but he's got 2 dice.
Ball carrier, so you can
Hey,
plug him. And if
nice.
that doesn't work, stab him in the foot. It was time. Not far from the edge.
Not ideal because he did push me to the edge, but we're still on our feet, and we're still within range to score. It would be great if I could. You're free, so we could have you blitz. And that's probably my best call. In case things go wrong, is there anything else I can do without using dice? You're all tied up. You guys are free. Let's come on over here, we'll double team you. Where are they? We can't get into a great spot here to help out. Let's just go like there, if you can. If not, not a huge deal. Okay, we've got you free as well. Yeah, I'm just going to move that general direction. Alright, all comes down to this. Let's see if we can go over and land a hit here. We can get in from this angle, so let's do that, I think.
Haha, here's some friends.
Excellent. Take him out. Follow that up.
Well done. You held the ball.
I do have an opportunity to do some damage to some people, but I think just going into score is probably better. You're going to get called out anyway, so that's not a big issue. I mean, this is fairly safe, I think. The 2 dice, we've got block. He does 2, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. Just a stun. Like, hoping I could do some permanent damage there before we go. If I had block here, I'd be more comfortable doing some stuff with them, so I'm not really... I mean, you have a good chance of doing some damage, though, if we go for you. We both have block. I do have Mighty Blow. I'll give it a shot. He's one of the tentacle guys. We'll take the shove. I don't want to screw things up with a reroll. I think taking the shot was worth it with a reroll. Let's just get a point. And we'll end the first half that way, and the second half we'll get the ball. Long shanks. Good job.
With that touchdown under their belt, we can finally get this match started.
Took me a while to get the ball away from them, but we did okay. Why is the one guy running way behind everybody else? Okay, I've got the one injured guy. My knocked out person comes back. Injured 2 of his. Those knocked out guys come back. Got a ton of spare players, too, if I need it. Okay,
You
steal
can
one of my
return
rules.
to the sea.
Chainsaw Goblin is gone.
This
They're
time
kicking, so they're
be
setting up
calm
first.
and
So,
collected, or else they'll
we
be
do want to
kicking
be
the
careful about
ball
who we
back to
want
the
out
winning team
here.
again.
You
Has the
probably
referee
want to be on the
finally
field. You've got
noticed the king's
dodge
secret weapon?
and block. I don't know that I want dodge and catch out here. Catch and block. I might not need all three of my Chaos Warriors either. Yeah, let's swap you for you. So we'll just have 2 Chaos Warriors in the Minotaur. Okay. So we want a high agility player back so we can kind of grab the ball, throw it forward, all that good stuff. This is their setup. Yeah, I don't know about you. I guess we could swap you for a Chaos Warrior. Dodge and catch, is that going to be that useful? Like, possibly. But the tentacles really put a damper on that. I think I'm probably just going to have the 3 up front. So let's put you... They're not on the front line, so we're kind of okay to do that. That's dodge and block. Catch and block. I might swap them because we do have both tentacles over on this side. If we're going to throw the ball, maybe we go to the right with it. And then over here, not sure about you. We want a heavy hitter over there. A couple guys with claws we could put on that side. Yeah, I'm not sure about you. Kind of want to do an attack.
Anybody got any playing cards?
Let's have you maybe hang out a little
Who
further
knows
up.
the rules of Earthlings in the closet?
If I add a Chaos Warrior, where do I want to put him? Probably just on an edge somewhere. You know what? You need star player points, so I'm going to keep you out here. The dodge and catch potentially could be useful. I'm not sure on this side it's going to be useful, but we'll go ahead and go with that. Get a reroll back. Kick in an odd spot. Not what I would have expected. Okay. And we potentially have an opening here. We've got a line we could run down, but then we're just going to get jumped. You come around.
You'll get an assist.
I want to do everything we want to do before I make any dice rolls. So just setting up some assists and things, not the worst idea in the world. I think I'm actually going to have you provide the assist there.
He's coming to help his buddy. That's gonna hurt.
We'll just square off here with you two, I think.
That's it. Get in there.
All right. I think we'll have Eyeless go up and do the hit. God, Pillig has so many star player points, though. I kind of don't want him to score. I want someone else to score. You've got quite a bit, too. I mean, I could just pick up the ball with you. Have it sit tight for the moment. I don't know that advancing the ball forward is actually going to help, so yeah, let's just do that. 2 or better roll. Well, we failed the 2 or better to start off with. Burned my reroll, that's unfortunate. Gonna go ahead and attack where we can. No rerolls though. We'll stay put, see what happens. Okay. Yeah, we'll just cover there, I think. I've got 3 left. Yeah, just go there. It's fine. Got block on this side. Try for that. Just a shove. Fortunate. Yeah, we'll just send you in. For the moment, anyway. We could try for a shot here, but he's got block and I don't, so that's always a bit risky. And we could go with the Minotaur. I think Minotaur, let's give that a shot. Even if we just get a push. Or we can get leveled. That's unfortunate. Oh, and knock me out. That's a bunch of crap.
Can't even put his own shoes on alone anymore.
Alright, well, that opened a big giant hole in my line.
There's a way with the fairies. Better watch out. Murderous little beasts.
Definitely not a great start for us. I can shift around, though, because I do have my passer with the ball. As long as we can hold on to the ball, I do have the ability to kind of have him, if he overcommits to one side of the field, I can shift over and toss the ball to the other side. Just going right for my ball carrier. Made a dodge roll even. Oh, we're getting hammered. Not good for me. Ball's also not in a great spot. I was kind of hoping it would actually end up out, and then we could maybe try to recover it wherever it ends up getting thrown. Okay, big giant hole in my line. Not great. Definitely not great. We need to make some openings. So we can free you up by shoving this guy around. That's fine. I do kind of need to take this guy out, though. I've got claws here, so probably have you land the hit. Go ahead and go for the blitz. We'll come on down. Worst case scenario, we shove him away from the edge. Well, okay, that's actually not worst case scenario, but you know what I mean.
Something exciting about to happen. Keep it here on Cabal Vision HD.
Okay, so we have the option to get the ball, but I don't have anybody I can really get the ball to. It's going to matter. Let's throw a shot. Don't like that giant swarm of guys there, particularly. I might just stay here to kind of protect this side. It's kind of a mess. This is safer, actually. Hoping we can take some of these guys off the field, or at least knock them out, stun them. Okay, we got a stun. So I do have a potential receiver now with you, but since I'm down on the ground, I can't really do a whole lot. Get the ball, move back to here. It'd be way too far to toss it to this guy. And then I don't really want to dodge through all the tentacles either. If I can take you out, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Well, I have to use a reroll there. Again, not having block, causing problems, and we get knocked out too. So that's 2 in a
Your
row.
hands are already like hammers.
That player's shuffling off the field. Possibly off their fourth point.
Well, usually I can move and score pretty quick, but having a bit of trouble here, having lost my front center line there. But again, if he mostly commits everyone to this side, maybe we can do something. I wanted to do that before picking up the ball, because I was debating about doing something crazy with the ball. Shouldn't have. I probably should just pick the ball up and just stood there. It's gonna go for it. Like, there's no way. Well, this is only one tackle zone, I guess, so 50-50 shot. Will count as a turnover. I'm not in a position to shove him out, though. So that is a slight issue. Okay. So if you go there... We've got the dodge here, so we could just dodge away. We've got to deal with this idiot, though. You're getting very aggressively surrounded. Come on back here. I mean, we'll do what we can. I'm going to have to blitz here to get the strength bonus, because I want him to pick the ball up.
It's never said.
To be decisive.
Just a shove. I'm going to use a reroll. Just a shove is all we get. Stay put.
So close to it.
I'm going to have to rely on my agility. So come back here. To get up, pick the ball up, and, like, get out of there, I think. Still have you. We could tie somebody else up or bring you back. Tell you what, in case things go wrong, I'm going to bring you back. Two are better to pick the ball up.
I'd call it stealing if I carried it.
Now I've got to dodge to get away. I do have somebody we could toss the ball to, if I want to be crazy. Let's just try the dodge. Yeah, two are better. Do I want to do that? Do you have any skills? No, that's just dodge. It'd be great if we could get it to him, because I'd like him to get another skill point, so we can try to get block at least. Be a bit more functional. But. I'm just going to stay down here for now, where I'm kind of protected. Kind of. Not super well protected, honestly. You're kind of in a bit of trouble. We can get a one-die hit on some people, but that's it. Tell you what, let's double team him.
The more the merrier.
You can get to me if I do something, so I'm going to stay there. He might try to dodge out, but he's more likely to just hit me since I'm next to him. More likely he's going to try to take me down and come at me through here. Let's try to go for a hit somewhere, just to make things a little easier on me. Gonna stay put. Keep the line intact here. So now we have him kind of one-on-one here, although he does have guys free. We're going to get up, cause problems. I think I'm going to have to live with that because I'm down some players here.
Now that's a holding maneuver, if ever I saw one.
Oh, blitzing.
Be a sack.
Oh, going for my ball carrier. That will take me out.
That's the way. Get him early.
Irritating. Oh, and a stun. That's too bad. Okay, got a trip. Fail again. Or fail to pick up the ball. I mean, preferably fail again on the dodge. Fail. Okay. Well, we've got a lot of enemy players down in our backfield, which is not going to make this easy, and we're kind of tied up everywhere. We're sort of surrounded. That is definitely a problem. You're like my only free person here. Yeah. That's pretty bonkers. Okay. Let's try to do something over here. That'll free up one more guy. It'll be a minor miracle if I can get the ball out of this horrible situation. It's possible, but very unlikely. I can't take this guy out. Not very easily, anyway. I wish I could do something to toss you out. I could go for some crazy stuff. Like, we could try to dodge to here. We could then blitz and get a 1-die to try to push him out. And then maybe make a move. Like, there's nutty things we can do, but they're not great. We could try to have you dodge out to blitz. Because we could theoretically dodge out safely to hit him. Then try to get the ball with you. That's honestly probably my best bet. Could do the same here. You've got claws. He's got mighty blow. Claws might be more likely to take him out. I would have to go for it to get a hit, and it would be a 1-die hit.
The thing about Blood Bowl is how it brings everyone together in a
I'd kind of like to leave him here because I might want to come back, like use him to pick up the ball, if we could just move this guy out of the way. So let's go ahead and do this. Fail the dodge right off the bat. So reroll away. I still have to go for it and actually do some damage. So watch me fail the going for it roll. Nope, we get a 1-die, we get a shove. Hey, that's all we needed.
What can you do?
So that slightly helps me out. Okay, what we're gonna do here You just come around and keep him busy. Gonna bring you down, try to pick up the ball with no rerolls. Nope. Alright, I do have 2 tackle zones on the ball. That doesn't necessarily mean anything, though. Thought we'd be pretty safe here the way things started, but yeah, just having that big hole with my Minotaur having gone down just ruined all my plans for the second half. It's turned into just a desperate gamble to try to do anything to get the ball. The track's going to get leveled. Still on the field, not stunned. That is going to take Wart Pelt out. Oh, going for it. 50% chance. Screwed up. Screwed up again. Okay, another messy turnover. He's got 2 guys on the ball, which is definitely a problem. I think I'm just going to stand you 2 up, just to keep some of his players occupied. Got to do something down here. You could probably dodge out and get the ball. There are 2 tackle zones on it, so our chances wouldn't be awesome. Go for a blitz, we get a 1-die block. I've got a potential receiver downfield too, although they don't have any skills related to that. I mean, I could just get you up and do all this too, but I think we'd like to go for the ball. At least, maybe what I should do is just move adjacent to the ball to make it harder. We should have a good chance of getting out to dodge down to that. And just buy time. This is a 2 or better dodge, and we just come down. Let's play it safe. Watch me screw it up. Okay.
They'll need to scoop up that ball and
Going for the
quickly.
ball, I mean, it would be 67%, so it's not like the worst in the world. But I'm just going to hang out down here on the
The
ball.
ball is currently secure, but now they must grab it.
Let's go ahead and blitz from the ground. We're going to go for a shot on you, hoping against hope that I can do something. Disappointing. You definitely aren't designed to hit the ball, or hit anybody. Alright, what I'll do here, come down, throw the shot. With the tentacles whipping around, it's kind of weird. Okay, he does have a lot of people free here, potentially. Just take this guy out. He's got 2 more coming down for the ball. We could do a 1-die block. Could do a 1-die block. You're not really designed for blocking, though. I'm going to risk it, which I really shouldn't, but did work out. Just to try to hold a few of these guys back. Keeping them busy with my players. So yeah, we could do a 1-die on the Beastmen. I think we just have to try to hold here. I don't think it's going to work, but we have to try. These guys, honestly, they're so far away, I don't think it's going to matter, so I think I'd rather leave him here to keep them occupied, although once this guy gets up, they're kind of screwed.
You know, I'm addicted to that HB. Ow!
So let's just hope that they screw something up.
You never know which little bearded grunt is going to die. Then there's Dr. Flu, a time traveler with Nurgle's rot, travels through history infecting everybody. But some of the plots are a little heavy.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Okay. There's only one guy on that one. We should have a good chance with my super agile player to pick that up. And actually, we could potentially just run it down. We do have the extra arms here, and we've got the speed. That is probably my best choice. We could also grab it, then try to come back out around and toss to you, which is probably the safer route to go, as far as once we start moving. Here, we're not going to run far enough for these guys not to catch us. They're definitely going to catch us. And he's got people on him, so... Is there anything else I want to do before I try this crazy attempt? Okay, dodge is 2 or better, pick up is 2 or better.
Throwing up the ball with the opponent so
Okay.
close. Impressive.
Dodge is 2 or better. Dodge is 2 or better. Alright, we're free. Get out to here. Now it is a very long pass. It's only 50% pass, even with my high agility. We're just going to go for it. Didn't get the catch, apparently, so we reroll that. Hey, nice. We just got it way out to a much safer position. We're going to run downfield as much as we can. We are going to get chased down, though. But we've moved the ball way down the field, somewhere much, much safer for us. Probably just saved the point against us there. Okay, so 1-die blocks are all I can see for what our options are. I've used my reroll. I'm just going to try to free some people up. I usually don't like to do 1-die blocks. I'm going to have you stay put, since we took him out. Even got a stun. Do I want to try the same here? I mean, I do have block. You're not really that much of a threat, though. Could try to move you out to make a dodge. Let's just hold and see what happens. I just don't want to do any more 1-die blocks with no rerolls. Alright, here it comes. Makes the dodge.
Pressure on the ball.
Just a shove. Excellent.
Only use for the ball. Fine. Highlight who gets hit next.
That's just a shove as well. But now there's 2 freed up people there. Only 1 went for the ball. 1 more shoving. Good. Okay, that's a bit more than a shove. no damage. And that's nothing, so a reroll, but that reroll will take out Eyeless. That's too bad. My Chaos Warrior ended up staying on their feet there that whole time. They didn't do anything here. You stand up. You also stand up. Move. Not going to go for it or anything. I do have you free as well. Could just gang up on this guy for the time being. Which, yeah, probably just do that.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone. Should be good.
Okay, let's just go ahead and try to crack his shell
The
here.
attacker has an assist.
Have to use my reroll. That was not a good roll for us. Means we're unlikely to do anything anywhere else. Alright, Claws gets us a stun. Good. You can make it here. So if we can get a hit, we free somebody up. I think I need to blitz here, probably just smack him and then try to move. It's probably what I need to do. I would like to do something to you. You don't have block, so I feel it's safe-ish. Okay, no damage. We're going to blitz. We're going to go ahead and smack you and hopefully just at least shove you out of the way. Nice. Stay put. That's fine. Nice. Look at that. Even knocked him right out. And then we can run right on into the end zone. That should solidify it. Feel a lot safer. Considering how crazy that went, and then we're actually able to make that pass, we definitely deserved. Like, the fact that they got out, got the ball, ran around, made the crazy pass, we deserved the point at that point. Didn't even look to see how many turns we have left. Oh, come on! Minotaur's not getting up.
I imagine that in their
Okay. Yeah, we've only got one turn left.
Important thing.
So, actually, you're close to leveling up. Put you out in case instead of somebody else. Yeah, like Gut Eater, who's got nothing. So as long as you're on the field at some point during the game, you have that chance to get the star player MVP. What are my Chaos Warriors? Yeah, I got a Chaos Warrior and my Minotaur down, so my front liners are pretty banged up. We could just put an expendable person up front. That's probably what I'm going to do. We're kicking, so we do have to set up first. So I'm going to put you in the middle. And then we'll just throw an expendable person up front, I guess. Well, let's do this. Yeah, we'll do a spread with a weak guy in the middle, which is always wonderful. Okay, we've got claws, we've got block, claws, extra speed. My agile player back a little bit. Catch and block, dodge and block. We are kicking the ball away.
You know, I may actually say something witty and insightful.
All right.
I'm just waiting for the
I
players.
think that will have to do.
Anything. Please,
We'll have 2
just
turns. Hopefully we get a good kick here. Hey, nice.
more pain for that team.
Crowd giving me a little bit of hand there.
Our game.
Quite a rock that got tossed in. Yeah, not a bad kick. Did have some guys deep, though. He's got 2 rerolls left. I'm at 0. Somebody gonna backtrack to try to get the ball? Is that what you're doing? Yep. Screw up. Screw it up. Ah, that's too bad. Now we get abused. What's it with my front liners getting knocked out?
Players' eyes rolling up into his head. At the same time.
Ding, ding, ding. And they're down. This is kind of the way it's going. All right. Also work, but no knockout that time. He's got block, but you end up getting the exclamation mark result, so it doesn't matter. Knob KO'd as well. Great.
His jaw hot knife through a halfling pie. We may see that player later, if they wait.
Well, not looking great. We just have to kind of hold on here for a bit. We're already down 2 players. Okay. You just stand up. You cover that guy. Move in with the other 2. I'd like to trash this guy, or on the flank, go for an attack. At least I have block here. I'm just going to have you 2 cover the edge and double team here. We're going to go for a blitz here, I think. Yeah, I'm going to have you do it, actually. Not that I normally would, but
Safety in number.
we're not going to follow up. We just want to do, theoretically, some damage.
Apparently, wizards
Even a stun? Something? Nope, nothing. Okay. I guess we'll put you into the meat grinder there. Can kind of get through here. Could cause some panic, just kind of run back and be free. I'm going to do that instead. They'll probably peel somebody off to cover him. And then I'm going to have you kind of come back to the center here. So we've got some extra movement here. That's it for my last turn. So your last turn, I don't think there's any way they can score. Yeah, there's no way they can score. There's nobody far enough up down the field. Their movement's too low. It's just what kind of damage we're going to take in the process. Considering how crazy this game was, I'm honestly a little surprised I was able to get that second score. I kind of figured we were aiming for a 1-0. It was going to be the way it was going to go. Or we'd end up with a 1-1 tie. And then I'd be desperately trying to do something to score in like the last couple turns. I can score pretty quickly with this team. But we got to get like some openings and stuff going. Okay, another KO. Front line has been completely knocked out now.
Apparently, this player can't even put his own shoes on alone anymore.
That's how every match should
One
end.
die, always risky. Hey, look at that. Do you have a reroll? You do. That's too bad. Reroll's burned, though. Damage. Alright, that's it. Alright, yeah, definitely a challenge. All the teams are getting a lot better the longer it goes. The more skills and stuff they can get, the more stat increases. We also had, like, oh, hey, roll the 6, nice. Extra fame, extra money, spelling expenses, eats away a bunch of that. Excellent. Fan factor stays the same. So yeah, as teams progress, it just becomes harder and harder to score against them, especially. It seems like they do get a little better at defending themselves. All right, on the leaderboard, we are at 4-0 now. Second place, Chaos Dwarves, haven't seen yet, 3-1. Then Undead, 2, 1 tie, 1 loss. Goblins, 1 and 3 ties. That's crazy. 3 ties, huh? Interesting. All right, how do we do? Ball possession was not great. We did have a pass and a catch. 54 blocks succeeded versus his 42. 3 KOs, 2 injuries. 6 KOs, 1 injury. Pretty comparable. So we had 56 yards running, 18 yards passing. Not a lot, actually. But did work out for us. They only had 30. Star player points. Yeah, we got a decent spread. Gut Eater. Did Gut Eater ever make it on the field? I think Gut Eater was one of the ones that had 0. Maybe I used Gut Eater at the end there. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure you have to be on the field. Hey, Goblins next. To actually be eligible for the MVP. So that's odd. Minotaur did level up. We've got a decent amount of cash. It's only over 150k that affects my team value, so we can kind of sit on this money for now. It's fine. Let's see what we can do with our Minotaur. Again,
Yes,
I'd love that
saw
block,
your
but I have to
infamous
get doubles for
after-dinner
that.
speech at last year's
So let's see what we
GBAT
get.
Awards. The following riot
Holy
was
crap,
really
look at
quite
that.
wonderful.
We got doubles. I can take armor, movement, or we can take anything. I think block is way more important than 1 armor or 1 movement for you. Having block on the front line is absolutely fantastic. That will save him from getting beat up so many times and make it much less risky to throw shots at people, knowing that we've got the generally going to have 2 dice. We have loner, so we can't get the rerolls that often. But having the 2 dice, if it's a push, we follow up, get another push, hopefully, or we get a hit. But having block makes all that much, much safer. Excellent, excellent. We've been waiting for that for a long time. That makes him way more valuable. And Frygor is going to be out for the next one. Not a huge deal. We've got Goblins next. We do have a couple tackles, which might help us a little bit against the Goblins. Definitely against these agile teams, you kind of want that more, but in this division, there's very few agile teams. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. So we're now at 2330. It was 2400, I think, before, but that's because Frygor's out. So even with the level up there, we're a little bit under. So again, our opponent's going to have a ton of money to spend, but they're not too far. Like, they're almost at 2,000. They're not like a massive distance behind us. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. For Blood Bowl 2, I've been DisturbingPuppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you again next time. Until then, have a good one.
They've got so many twerps coming through on Twerpabob.
I've known twerps all my life, Jim. I don't see why I gotta take notice of them now.